shouldn't. No, maybe I won't. Okay. Never mind. Well, I will talk a little bit about today. So, today, okay, let me back up a little bit. So, my dog, my oldest dog, is like gonna be 5 in January, right? So, she is a pandemic dog. I got her in 2020. And she, of course, has been with me, like, my whole process of working from home and everything, right? Well, a couple of years ago, and by a couple, I mean probably like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, somewhere in that 2 to 3 year range, that she was old. She went to the vet because she would limp on one of her legs really, really bad and like wouldn't put any weight on it. And we found out that she has arthritis in both hips, both knees, and has hip dysplasia, and at the time had, I don't know, maybe somebody don't know the name of this, but basically it was like the muscles in her knee were like messed up in one side very particularly, which is why she was limping so bad. And basically like the dog kneecap, essentially, or like the dog version of a kneecap, was just kind of flying all over the place, so it would dislocate and then go back into place. So that's why she would limp, is like it would dislocate, and then once it dislocated, it would be sore, obviously, and so she would limp. So we were told there were a couple of options. One of the options was, basically, you leave her be, and her lifespan is very, very short because her mobility is going to be bad. Another option was we could take her to like a specialist who specializes in like in knees and stuff, or we could let them, like the vet she goes to currently, do basically what is the equivalent of like a dog knee replacement, right? So my boyfriend and I mulled it over, and we got an estimate of what kind of price we're looking at, and made the decision that we would get her knee replaced at our vet, right? This is relevant, I promise. So we go through the surgery, her knee gets replaced, we finally get through the full healing process, then we get our other dog, yada yada yada. Now keep in mind, we spent $2,000 at least getting that knee replaced, right? I would do it again in a heartbeat. That's the best dog I've ever had. She's my sweetheart. I love that dog with my whole soul, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't regret spending that money for a minute. down, but I want to do that later once I have an update of like the party and stuff, because there's no point in doing like a million updates of it. But yeah, I'm a worrier for sure, but I'm not like a super bad worrier. There are definitely more people in my life who worry worse than I do, but I do have a good bit of worrying that I do. So I'm really good about worrying. But I really liked how this look turned out. I know that was super random, but I was a really big fan of how this look turned out. I think it wound up working out really, really well. stress ball. Sorry, I bought an Orbeez stress ball, and when I took it out of the packaging, it straight up just started spewing Orbeez everywhere. I just thought it was super crazy that they just was going everywhere. But I probably should have sped up some of this stuff a little bit, but I wanted you guys to get a full idea of how long this takes. Even still, there is a good bit of this that is cut out. I actually opted for one of those stencil stamp liners this time, which I don't normally do very much. I find them kind of difficult. I find them a little bit more difficult to use, and I find that this is a double-ended pen, so it's like one side of it is the stamp, and the other side of it is the liner. And I find that like if you use the stamp, you have to use the liner because no other black eyeliner kind of matches the stamp liner. So except for what comes with it. So this is me doing a quick little stamp. I do show you the finished product. There you go. It does work well, but this is the first time I use this highlighter, by the way, so when you see my reaction, you'll understand why. Because I had never used it before. But this is now my favorite highlighter in the world. It is so beyond beautiful. It's ridiculous. I truly cannot tell you how pretty it is. It's gorgeous. And I originally was like, oh, it's not going to be pigmented enough, but I do kind of prove myself wrong. So I'm always looking for something. I literally feel like I'm forever looking for something. And I just feel like that's my everyday freaking life, like looking for everything and under the sun for sure. But one day I will not lose a million things. I was trying to find a shimmery white. I know that's what I was looking for, but I do think I found one. But yep, there you go. Glam light always comes through for looks like this. Oh my goodness. I would give you a penny if I could go to bed right now. I'm just kidding. I gotta film some TikToks. My TikTok, I have an ASMR TikTok now. I love that TikTok. I think it's so fun. ASMR for TikTok is so quick and painless. It's so short. Literally, it's like a 60-minute thing. I can film like 30 of them in half an hour. It's unreal. Well, probably like 30 of them in like 40 minutes. It takes me more than actually a minute, but I just have to have ideas for them. So that is what I'm currently struggling for, is like ideas with my TikTok. So if you have anything you want to see on a TikTok from me, please do let me know, because I would absolutely love nothing more than to film it. Not me being absolutely blinded by how much it give my nose a highlight there. Ridiculous. I'm so dramatic. People in the comments are like, yeah, we know. I will be fully honest, Vlogmas, even with as much as I've prepared, has been an extreme sport. This month I have had a rough time. I just feel like everything has happened all at once, and like I've had no choice really in like the matter. And I mean, like, I love doing Vlogmas and I love filming, but I didn't really think about like, okay, you've got Christmas coming up, you've got vacation coming up, you've got graduation coming up. So like literally everything was happening and is happening still, like all at the same time, and it's becoming very, very overwhelming for me. But I still very much enjoy it, and I'm thinking about doing it again next year. We'll see. But we'll see if I stick to that. Don't hold me to that. I would like to, but I don't know. Also, I have very recently been called a yapper, which is really funny. I am definitely a yapper. I'm a yapper in my personal life for sure. I'm a D1 athlete yapper. But I will say this to the person who can no longer comment on this because I'm naturally like really, really red. So a sunburnt look for me is really funny because it's just kind of a normal thing for me, but that's okay. I do still really enjoy having that look. I try not to be too overbearing with it because it's, you know, let's relax a little, you know. Spend all this time covering up the redness to put it back, but that ColourPop blush has become one of my favorites for sure, and I love to put it on my nose especially. So that's my like sunburnt look equivalent. But it's to give that like fully I'm cold look for this for sure. I love that. As per literally always, I try my best to put on lashes on camera at some point in this video, and it doesn't work because I give up when it comes to putting lashes on camera. I don't know how you guys, like other people, put lashes on while they're on camera. I need my full undivided attention to put lashes on anyways, so to put them on camera is just not an option. So I also could not have used a smaller brush to apply that highlight, which is really funny. But yeah, I'm very excited for what's to come, not only in Vlogmas, but the rest of the year, 2024. It's gonna be a very interesting, I'm dead, look at my face. It's gonna be a very interesting next year, I think, so I'm really excited to go through this next year with you guys, for sure. Lots of cool big things coming my way, I feel like, not like in terms of like, oh wow, like I'm so great, but like in terms of like big changes and stuff, which, I mean, I guess you can never fully be prepared for it, right? Like, can you ever fully be ready for a big change in your life? I don't know, maybe that's just me. I feel like I'm never ready for a change. Like, I mean, I'm ready for change for sure, but not like a big change. So I don't know. I try to be good with change. I really, really do. So we'll see if I wind up really turning it around and being good with change, but I doubt it. That's just not my personality. But I do very much like, how do I want to phrase this? I do very much like the idea of change, for sure, but, does it happen often that I do, like, massive changes? No. No, it does not. Because that's not, I don't know, I like to be comfortable. I also decided for this look that I would do a red lip to just kind of round off the full red. This is a rarity for me. I don't do red lips hardly ever. I don't like red lips on me normally. Not my cup of tea. I just realized how much of that product had come out. I didn't realize that much had come out while I was still lining my lips. It's insane. I also don't overline my lips, even though I have absolutely no lips, like none, 0% lip. I don't overline them. I think it looks crazy with my lip shape. I wish I could, but I feel like mine always look crazy with my lip shape, so I don't overline them, but that's okay. I do have lashes on now, as you can tell, but I love when my boyfriend goes, oh, are you wearing lashes right now? Like, dude, are you serious? Do you actually think these are my real lashes? But thank you. But no, I am not. Or yes, I am. I mean, I am of course wearing lashes. I must wear lashes. This is the ColourPop Rudolph perfume. What? Lipstick. I don't wear this much because look how red it is. But I think it's Clarice. Is that the shade name? I think. Oh my god, I don't know. What the hell? which I will say rounded out the lip very well, so I will take it. I had so much lip product on, but I liked it a lot. But this is the completed look. I think I sprayed my face down, I would imagine. Oh yeah, I got red lipstick all over that, so I didn't want that. Do I spray my face? I don't think I do. But this is